What's up everybody? In this video I'm going to show you how to check if virtualization is enabled on your computer. If for example for some reason you're going to try to either run Hyper-V or maybe sandboxing or something else on your computer and it's going to require virtualization to be turned on. So here's what we need to do. First, right click on your taskbar and then press on Task Manager. Once this window is going to appear, most likely it's going to look like this. Then we need to click on More Details and then on Performance. And then under the Performance right here, you can see Virtualization Enabled. If, for example, if it's disabled, then it's going to be changed here from enabled to disabled. And if by default, you're not going to see virtualization, most likely your processor doesn't support virtualization. But we can still boot into BIOS and check and see if it's there and maybe if it's disabled and if we can enable it. So to check if virtualization is enabled in BIOS, we need to boot into BIOS. If you don't know how to do that, so you need to shut down your computer, press on power button, and when it's going to be booting up, at the same time you need to be pressing either F2, maybe F1 or escape. And every system is different. For example, on Dell, most likely it's going to be F2, and Lenovo probably escape or F2. It all depends on your system. Every system could be different. And then once you boot into your BIOS, if you have older system, most likely it's going to look something like this, something similar. And in here, we're going to have to find virtualization. So it's either you'll have to go through every tab, or you can check if you have like advanced tab or maybe a security. So in this case, it's going to be security. When I go to security, when I switch to security tab, right here, you can see right here, virtualization. And then we need to press on enter. And I already have virtualization turned on. And if it's disabled, you press on enter and it's going to give you an option, enable or disable. Enable it and also enable VTD feature. VTD feature is for virtualization input and output. And then once you're done, press on F10 or whatever option you're gonna have to save and exit. And if you have one of the newer computer, once you boot into BIOS or UEFI, most likely the interface is going to be different. It's going to be much fancier. It's going to look something like this. So in here, what we need to do, we need to find something like an advanced mode or advanced tab. In my case, this is it right here. I'm going to press on it. And then in here, we need to press on advanced tab. And in here, you can see Intel virtualization technology is enabled. And same thing for VTD is enabled. If it's, for example, by some reason is disabled, you press on it and then it's going to give you an option to disable it or enable it. And once you do that, make sure you save and then exit. And then when you're going to start up, go back into Task Manager and you're going to be able to see that your virtualization is enabled and you should be able to do or to run any programs that require virtualization. And this is pretty much it. If this video is helpful to you, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.